What's going on, everybody? This is your man Sheldon So Good, and I wanted to come on and just have a conversation real quick. Well, not real quick. I just wanted to talk and kind of been frustrated over the last couple of weeks. And let me zoom in so y'all can see me a little better. I'm normally sitting in front of my DJ rig for shows, but for this one, we can zoom in a little bit. Hey, y'all. Um, I'm Sheldon Good, man. I'm a veteran producer. I've been in the business about 35, 36 years now. I've had some successes. I've worked with um, a bunch of artists, from Donnell Jones to Patti LaBelle. I was got my start with KG and the Naughty by Nature camp. Came out of church just like a whole lot of other musicians. But here's the thing, y'all. At 55 years old, yes, I turned 55 in January 2025. So I've been at this for a while. I've been at it. I've been here, there, everywhere. I'm a guitar player. You can see my guitar behind me. I'm a keyboard player. It's right over there. I'm a DJ. You see that sitting right here. I'm a bass player. I'm a drummer. You don't see those, but you have seen my bass and probably a live cook up. But I'm frustrated. Not because not a hard worker, or because I'm lazy, or any of those things. And this is a real talk, guys. So this is unscripted, unedited. I'm just gonna let this one go because it's what I'm trying to say is super real. At 55 years old, man, you kind of want to be retired, or at least not going as hard as you would like to. You at this age, you kind of want to be slowing things down and kind of coasting from everything you've done in life. But unfortunately, this entertainment business is such a roller coaster ride, and there's all kinds of things you got to watch out for. How they say it these days, got to keep your head on swivel. I'm finding for us older guys, it's not that it's tough to do. It's just that it's tough to make the decision and flip the switch. I'm used to just being a musician. Honestly, I'm used to being a producer, an engineer, and overall a creator, not a content creator. Let's you know stick with that. Learning how to be a content creator as a veteran musician and producer and composer and engineer. I'm a producer engineer, so I play for I play a bunch of instruments. We'll get into that later. So I'm pretty much a one man show in a recording studio. I can take a record from soup to nuts all by myself, and I'm sure there's many people out there that can do the same thing on the same level and probably better with some of the youngsters that's out there now. I really respect what's going on with the young people. They're pushing the ball forward, but for us older cats, there's a bunch of things on the list that keep us from not moving forward, but engaging into this new world of being arguably a digital musician. There's a lot of technology out there, which I love, especially as a producer and an engineer. I love playing with new gadgets and new technology. I'm a gearhead. But to turn myself into something that I haven't always been, I've never spent a whole lot of time in front of the cameras. I'm a behind the scenes guy. I've lived my life totally behind the scenes, made good money, been on a bunch of projects, and I've done very well for myself as a songwriter and producer engineer. The thing that's rubbing me the wrong way is I'm just gonna be honest about it. In a lot of ways, sometimes I don't feel like I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm really supposed to be able to just make music and put it out to the world for their enjoyment and to better their lives and all of the kind of stuff that good music brings humanity. I don't always want to be editing films or these these video files. Sometimes I'm not even in here doing music. I'm just researching a lot of things. I'm DJing, and I'm in the mode of wanting to figure out, and I'm always pushing the ball forward to the next step so that I can be better prepared for today's digital world as a musician because I gotta be honest with y'all, it ain't easy out there. It never has been. And as easy as everyone says it is, it's not as easy as you think. I'm going to keep it real on my channel. That was one of my frustrations. Excuse me. I don't. I'm not gonna be cooning in front of the cameras. I'm not gonna turn into a coon. I'm not gonna be a clown. I'm not gonna be up in here doing clown shit just to get views and just to get people to come on and view me and like me and stuff. I am not that kind of person. If you don't like me, I'm gonna keep it moving. And if I don't like you, I'm gonna do the same thing. And that goes for the channels too. We like what we like. This is all subjective. One of the things that keeps me in on the hamster wheel, so to speak, is what to create. I'm always in a mode of melody, harmony. I'm always thinking about music. I'm not always thinking about what content to create and turn my camera on. That is never is not my first thought. And it's not going to be my first thought now. I'm just going to keep it real with everybody. I am a musician, I am a producer, and I'm an engineer. I'm only turning this camera on is because honestly, it's what we're forced to do now. We're forced to come in front of the world and sell our wares, sell ourselves, and do it like that. For some of us, it's frustrating because this is not the path that we've always been on. And yes, change is inevitable, but not this much fucking change. Let's just keep it real. I'm on this platform presenting myself to the world in an effort to further my production and engineering career because everybody that I've done business with in this music industry, they're nowhere to be found. And if I found them, I don't think I want to do business with them because I've already ran into a few people that want to bring back nostalgia with me. And I'm finding myself having kept my knife sharper. Remember, I'm 55 years old. I'm a veteran in this game. So the people that I came up with, they're also my age. I'm not currently working with anyone that's younger younger than me. So all of my comrades that I came up with, they're my age. We're all in our 50s. Some of us have crossed the 60 mark. And I am the only one that's active still in this business. One is big reason for that is my royalties. You know, like I said, I did Donnell Jones, Patti LaBelle. Next, I did a few projects that have paid me very well, and I make a decent living. So That's not the problem. The problem is what to come up with. And I'm speaking for me personally. I'm not. I can talk. I can with somebody and people that I'm comfortable with. I'm not all the way comfortable coming on YouTube creating these videos. I'm gonna get there. Today is not that day. Today is me venting and telling y'all what my frustrations are as a 55-year-old music veteran. And that's done very well. I'm not trying to come up. I came up already. You want to check some of my work? I'm the guitar player on Where I Want to Be, the Donnell Jones record. As an engineer, I mixed You Know What's Up. Number one for 11 weeks. I think, or 11 or 13 weeks, one of them. I did Rough Ends, No More. No More Shopping Spree, No More Late Night. Yeah, mixed that one. Second number one record. Number one for 8 weeks. Patti LaBelle, I was in the Whitney Houston band. So I've been around. I've been doing some stuff. I've retreated to a corner to reinvent myself. So this is part of my reinvention process. And I just basically came on to say, although it's not easy, this is the gig. This is what I signed up for. This is what we signed up for. Don't be afraid to open a new door and go into another room. Or to walk out of the room you're in and walk down the hallway and go into another room. This is what change is all about. It's inevitable. I've been taking the last few years to really figure out what it is I want to be today. Today, I'm a DJ. I have implemented DJing into my repertoire. I formed, finally, my record label. Mostly because I'm not going to be dealing with labels and the streaming services. I'm I'm not doing that. I'm just I'm gonna keep it real. I'm way too old for me to make pennies on my shit. So moving forward, if anyone wants to buy my music, they're gonna have to go to my website. I'm really on the fence about streaming on Spotify and Apple Music and all that. Maybe I'll put the music up there for people to hear. Maybe I'll put it on a YouTube channel. We'll see. My channel is growing. I'm building it, but I'm building it in a way to take full control as an owner. I'm not an employee anymore of anyone's record label or production company. I'm not in anyone's band. I'm not taking on any major label productions. I just don't have the energy. I just don't have the energy to deal with the bullshit. Most of the 90% of my calls, they made the call with other people in mind, wasting my time. I've even had various groups wanting me to join and telling me this, and that. And when the day of the drop dead comes down, it's somebody else in the group. Well, what are you calling me for? People want production. Oh man, I want you to produce this record. Matter of fact, someone called me because they didn't like the the drums or something on their project, and I told them to go back to the person who did the drums and make them fix it because the fake shit is to go behind their back, get somebody else to do it like they did a better job. No, no, no. Go back to the person that you was working with and work with them. Too much fake shit going on in this business. It's like you got 6 writers, 10 writers, 6 producers, too many people on a collaboration. And I'm now hearing Like people are arguing because they didn't get a credit for the snare sound they put on the record. You're just a drummer. Go collect your union contract. I mean your union check. You didn't do production. Sorry. You're just a drummer on the record. Either you used a drum machine or you went and played drums with most of these little niggas. Sorry. They don't play drums. I am a real musician. Drums, bass, keys, guitar. Guitar is my first instrument. That's why you see it there. But I play all these instruments equally. And I gotta tell y'all, being a musician, that's the easy part. I can sit here and do records all day long. Really. And I'm good at it. My name is Sheldon So Good. Google the name. My name is attached to some pretty hit records and some dope productions. It's out there. I ain't no slouch. But if you go to some people in this industry, they will stand in front of you like their talent is a gazillion times better than mine, and it just fucking ain't. That's another one of the frustrations. Sometimes I am the sharpest knife in the rack. And I gotta tell you, that's a frustrating position too. Oftentimes, people are disrespecting me and clowning me and doing me wrong and all kinds of this funky shit over a talent and an anointing that I didn't ask for. People are jealous of me, and I didn't ask for the talent that I have. I'm just blessed, and I'm me. Never tried to hurt anybody, even though I stepped into this industry, and it's war for nothing, for no fucking reason at all. It's just war. People just take an immediate disliking to you, and they don't even know your fucking name fully. Probably forgot it as soon as you told it to them. But they take this hatred position towards you right off the bat. Like, if that's the if there's a problem, then why am I here? Oh, you want to use my talent and then fuck me over on the rest of it. I get it now. These are the things we go through, especially if you any kind of successful in this business. So this little few minutes was just me coming on real quick to just share my frustrations, man. I'm going through the same shit everyone else is going through in this music industry. And I hate the industry part. I'm more of a businessman. So if you doing industry shit, you gotta stay away from me. And you gotta keep that shit away from So Good Music LLC. That's my company. And So Good Music Publishing LLC. Those are my companies. Excuse me. I am not, let me repeat this. I am not here to pacify anybody. I'm going to keep it real. If you're a too deep Christian, stay the hell off my channel. Because you might hear shit fuck every now and then. So if you're too deep, you can go that way. Whatever. Yeah. One of these ways. I'm good on here, man. I'm not here to make money. I am here to reinvent myself and to help people out. I'm here to give my engineering expertise. I'm here to give my musician expertise. I am here to give production expertise. And I cover it all, man, because I sing, write, produce. I'm an engineer. I can do in the studio engineering as well as live, front of house and monitors. I'm well rounded at this thing. But if you look at this industry and you look at people like me, the tech giants have really made it hard for people like me to make money in this industry. It's people out there saying, "Oh man, it's so easy." Nah, the fuck it ain't. No, it's not. Everyone who tells you that has already gotten their audience and has already, built their thing. And sometimes they are not telling you how long it took. So fuck that bullshit. Some of these people need to start telling you the truth. Like it took me 4 years to get an audience. No, you ain't go viral. Those viral cases are very rare. No one that I know personally has gone viral. And everybody that I know that's going viral is some crazy motherfuckers. So there you go on that shit. But look, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I just wanted to come on here and keep it real for a minute. This shit ain't easy. But here I am doing it. There's a drum pack that I'm gonna do another video for that I just created, and it's up on my website for sale. I will make another video for that and shoot it to y'all later. But for now, I just wanted to come on and talk for a few minutes, man, and let y'all know that you're not alone in this. And I'm saying that to myself too, because sometimes I think I'm all by myself here. I'm in my studio in my office, and I'm here talking to y'all by myself. So I have pretty much tossed my support system because I never had one. It was fake. I had people around me that just wanted to drain the fuck out of me. Excuse the language, y'all, but I'm keeping it real today. I had to get rid of everyone that I loved. Ain't that something? I wasn't getting the love back. So I had to cut off everybody, family and friends. So I'm here on YouTube, y'all, bringing some funky vibes, and I'm gonna do some funky music and bring some good vibes, all that stuff, man. My frustration is internal. I'll deal with that. But I'm not gonna sit in front of this camera when I'm frustrated and act like everything's all right, because that would be fake, and I can't do that to y'all. If I'm not having a good day, the end result is you might not get a video that week or that day, or I'll come on and air my frustrations out. But what I'm not gonna do on this channel is put myself into a position where I'm always turning this camera on just because. I am the kind of guy that moves with a purpose. When I turn this camera on, I need to know what I'm dealing with, what I'm addressing, whether it's a live cook up or a product review that I've purchased, something that I like, or just coming on here talking, or answering someone's questions from a comment or whatever. This is what I'm here to do, man. Reinvent myself and help people out, because there's a lot of people that want to do this thing and they just don't have the right people on YouTube telling them what's really good. There's a handful of creators on here that I like, and I'm following their channels. I reach out and let them know I'm in the community, and excuse me, and I'm just trying to build myself, build with people, make some comrades, make some new friends out there. This is where it's at for me, y'all. So don't want to keep ranting. I just wanted to come on and be myself for a few minutes and let y'all know where my heart is, where my head is, and how I'm feeling today. It was 2 weeks, man. So I said today I'm going to shoot a video no matter what. Because for 2 weeks, I'm running around here in my studio in my house, and I was really wondering what to talk about. So I just came on today. I was like, you know what? Let me talk about my frustrations, because somebody else is feeling that too. And I hope I didn't, ramble too much and you understood where I'm coming from. And this is me, y'all. I'm Sheldon So Good. I just wanted to come on and keep it real with y'all for a minute and let y'all know I'll be coming with the funk. See, that's the older gentleman in me talking. I'm coming with the stuff, y'all. And I got a lot to offer the community of content creators, especially on the music side with the producers and the engineers and the songwriters and stuff like that. I'm here. So, y'all have a good night. And I'm out of here. Take care, y'all.